Hello everybody, my name is Norma and today I'm going to be showing you some of the many things you could do in Las Vegas during this fall season. It's great weather and it doesn't last long, so let's get started so we don't miss it. One of the best things that you can do to get into the fall spirit is to go outside and finally enjoy some of the cool weather after this crazy heat we had to endure for the past 3 months. And while we're outside, I say we pick a pumpkin. Tucked away in the northwest area of Las Vegas, you're going to find the beautiful Gilmour Orchard. There's no entrance fee and parking is free, so it's definitely worth it as long as you're willing to drive a little. This 60-acre farmland has been around since 1920, and the owners welcome the community to pick food fresh off the vines or trees. The orchard allows you to pick your very own Granny Smith apples, sweet potatoes, zucchinis, cucumbers, and squash, but today we're here for the pumpkin patch. So I googled how to pick a pumpkin, and I read that the most important thing to check for are soft spots, dark bruises, or any nicks, because if you're going to cook this, that's going to be the easiest way to let infection into the pumpkin. So make sure you check it all the way around and don't pick it up by the stem because they could break off easily. And while you're here, give some of their famous apple cider a try. The Bellagio Conservatory is a must-see every time you come to Las Vegas, and I say that because this changes 5 times a year. It starts off with the Chinese New Year, and then it continues on to the spring, summer, fall, and winter display. So it's going to be something different each time you come, unless you're here every other weekend. This fall display was just put up on September 20th and it's going to continue until November 28th. Now, it roughly takes about 5 to 10 days for them to switch out installations, so if this is one of your must-see things on your list, make sure you check the Bellagio's website or just call and ask. We don't get much of a fall foliage here in Las Vegas, so this is going to be one of the best things to see during the autumn days, and my favorite part is just seeing all the huge pumpkins. I think I even saw a pumpkin that was about 800 pounds. While you're here at the Bellagio, make sure you go outside and check out the fountains. These fountains can go as high as 460 feet in the air, and just like the gardens inside, you'll experience a different show since they run through so many songs such as classical, oldies, and even today's music. These fountains run every day, once every 30 minutes during the day and then once every 15 minutes at night until midnight. So since we're outside already and the weather feels so good, I say we catch one more outdoor show. This volcano has been erupting every night since the Mirage first opened up back in 1989. You get some awesome waterworks, explosions, and fireballs that definitely make you feel the heat. The hotel runs the show once an hour after it gets dark, but just make sure you check the sign for the current hours or just ask anybody at the front desk or concierge. You might be able to tell that there's a running theme here, which is basically do as much as you can outside, which is what we're doing here at Beer Park. Beer Park is located at the Paris Hotel right on the boulevard across from the Bellagio. It just feels so good to be able to eat, drink, people watch, and have an amazing view of the Bellagio fountain. They have an indoor seating area just in case if you're not too fond of being outside, but how could you not want to be out here? It's gorgeous and you can't beat the view. Plus, how can we forget? Fall season is football season. While you're out enjoying the weather, come catch a game at Beer Park. It gets crazy fun up here. I've come to Earth Cafe once before during my Best Pastry Shops video, and I'm here to show off once again their pumpkin pie. And they just added their seasonal drink called the Earth Pumpkin Pie Latte, which I'm ecstatic to try, so let's get pumpkined out. This is just as delicious as before. It's just so rich and creamy. Definitely one of the best pies I've ever had. Such a good, well-balanced latte. I kind of wish I would have gotten the bigger one. And this is just a small. I swear this pumpkin pie never gets old. Now the best part is that it is served year-round, but because of the fall season, Earth Cafe is selling other pumpkin-flavored items. They even have pumpkin pancakes. Now I want to show you an off-strip spot too, just in case if you're trying to do something more local. We're now here at Grouchy John's, and we're also going to be trying the pumpkin spice latte, and it's known to be one of the best in the city. It is a seasonal drink and it's only served throughout the cold months, so make sure you hurry so you don't miss out. I swear there's a whole pumpkin in this cup, and I like that it doesn't have too much of a strong coffee flavor. It's really more like I'm drinking a liquid pumpkin. So I can't lie, I do like this one better than Earth Cafe's, but I did like that the other one had all the whipped cream and the presentation looked better. And there is 2 Grouchy John's locations. There's one in Henderson on Maryland Parkway and another one towards the west side on Charleston Avenue. So no matter if you live here or just visiting, it's not too far to come visit. This next spot is essential for when the weather gets cooler. It's one of my favorite things to do in the entire city, and that's go to the drive-in. The West Wind Drive-In is only about 5 miles away from downtown Las Vegas, so it's really only about a 10-minute drive from the center of the city. This place is just so cool to me. I love the retro vibes, and it feels like I'm back in the 50s in the Grease movie where John Travolta is my date. You're more than welcome to bring your own food and have a little car picnic, but I'm going to be using this $1 nacho coupon that I got for joining their email list, so I'm going to go use that. Tickets are only $8 per person, and you can choose to do a double feature, which is 2 movies for the price of 1. I did choose a double feature today, and in the spirit of fall, I'm going to be watching 2 scary movies. If you do have a truck, take advantage and bring it out so you can put all the pillows and blankets in the back. The same works just fine with an SUV trunk. If anything, just bring out the camping chairs. Okay, now let's talk weather. Most of the year, Las Vegas is either really hot or really cold. So spring and fall really only last a few weeks, so we have to enjoy it while we can. That being said, please do check the weather a few days before arriving, because one day could be really cold and the next day could be really hot. Throughout the years, I've noticed that it's usually around Thanksgiving weekend when the weather gets really cold. Something about that weekend that the cold decides to stay. But again, just please check the weather before you arrive, and don't be surprised if you have to pack for both hot and cold weather. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe down below. Let me know what your favorite thing to do is during this fall season. My favorite fall day is still yet to come, and that's Black Friday. I'm a sucker for sales, what can I say? But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I've come before, hair in my mouth. Bellagio Conservatory is a must-see every time to Las Vegas. But, okay. And the owners encourage the community. Oh, welcome. And I read that the most important thing, so you get to see your no, for 20th, it's good. Come on. Okay, outdoor show. Catch one more outdoor show. I can't say it. Outdoor show. You get some awesome waterworks. Once again, their pumpkin pie. Oh, that was good. So let's get pumpkined out. Pumpkined out. They just added their seasonal drink called the Earth Pumpkin. I can't say pumpkin strip. It is a seasonal drink and it's only served throughout the cold months. Monks. Why do you keep saying monks?